This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into open space. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Signs a good throw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Great pursuit by the defense, then dropping for a loss that time.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. the handoff. It's Singleton. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Aller. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. He's got room to run. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing play. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Stewart. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here he goes. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Let's see if they can get their first touchdown of the day after settling for 3 on their first drive. 3rd and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective work. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs. And
he's in the clear at the 20. Crosses the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's low. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. That one's incomplete. An interesting 4th down call, but it doesn't work. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Aller. This time it's complete. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Ross. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
To throw, it's Allen. Catch made on the out route. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out. But
football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. To throw, it's Allen. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. He's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff running right. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set them up 1st down from the 32.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here. He puts it on the turf. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Pitch to the back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. They're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.